Free kicks in football is not only a way to score a goal, but also an opportunity to demonstrate the skill and technique of the player. For many years of football history, we have seen many fantastic free kicks that have remained in the memory of fans around the world. So today, our channel Foot Kick Production, specially for you, prepared a selection of the greatest free kicks in the history of football. The video turned out to be very intense, so sit down as comfortable as possible, make tea or coffee to watch the video. And now I do not want to take away your time, enjoy your watching. Probably every Barcelona fan remembers a tricky free kick in the performance of Juninho. Every player, including Barcelona goalkeeper Victor Valdés, was sure that the Brazilian would cross the ball into the penalty area. But Juninho took advantage of this and, with an incredible shot, sent the ball exactly behind the head of Valdés, who did not expect that the Brazilian would shoot from such an awkward position. The ball flew like a falling leaf, and Victor was tangled in the net at the same second.
Dans la surface, elle est pas Ronaldo score, incroyable, 1-0, il est incroyable ce Juninho, c'est le meilleur.
Everyone knows that David Beckham is a master of free kicks, and his famous goal against Greece is remembered by everyone. October 6, 2001, England lost to Greece at Old Trafford with a score of 1-2, but in the third added minute, Beckham had a chance to shoot a free kick, 10 minutes before he had already kicked from a similar position and missed. But this time, David, in his signature style, sent the ball exactly into the top corner. Fans who sat in the stadium almost went crazy at that moment, and it was truly unforgettable. Scoring a goal from a free kick from 40 meters? Not a problem if you are Ronaldinho. At the 2002 World Cup in a game against England, the Brazilian wizard had the opportunity to take a free kick. Many were sure that the midfielder would cross into the penalty area, but Ronaldinho made the most unusual decision. When the Brazilian saw that England goalkeeper David Seaman, too far out of his gate, immediately struck the goal, the ball rotated over the goalkeeper and hit exactly in the top corner. The stadium was in shock from the performance of Ronaldinho, and even then experts said that he will be the best. But in 2005, in the Champions League match against Udinese, the Brazilian scored an equally beautiful goal from a free kick. Ronaldinho's sprinted shot in his signature style, the ball elegantly flew over a wall of opposing players and ended up in the goal net. He so gracefully twisted the ball into the top corner that even the goalkeeper was unable to react to the shot. In 2017, the football world was in awe of Neymar's brilliant performance in the match between Barcelona and PSG in the Champions League. This match, played on March 8, 2017, was historic thanks to one of the most incredible moments in the history of the tournament. The score was 3-5 on total of 2 matches, and the fate of Barcelona was hanging by a thread. But finally, in the last minutes of the match, Barcelona got a chance to shoot from a free kick, and Neymar himself took it. The Brazilian was so motivated and cold-blooded that evening that confidently shot exactly into the near-top corner. PSG goalkeeper Kevin Trapp did not even have time to realize what was happening as the ball was already in the goal, meeting the enthusiastic shouts of Barcelona fans. This free kick not only gave hope and may have been the key to the match, but Neymar demonstrated that the impossible becomes possible when you persevere and believe in yourself. And this moment will remain in the history of football as one of the most exciting and inspiring.
Now what's Neymar got up his sleeve here? Oh, he's got something really special up his sleeve. Great goal! Neymar for Barcelona.
Since 1/3 of my viewers are female, it will be a pleasure for them to see in this video a free kick performed by Notts County players. And they are envious even of the stars of men's world football. Girls tricked the Arsenal players, who did not understand who will shoot. And Notts County forward White took advantage of the confusion of the opponents and sharp shot into the bottom corner. With ideas and homemade cooking, these girls are definitely friends.
Oh, and it was touched to Alan White. Beautifully worked, fantastically finished, and Ellen White in her first ever game.
Cristiano Ronaldo has scored many beautiful goals from free kicks, but his free kicks for Manchester United are the most memorable. So, in the match against Portsmouth in 2007, Cristiano scored a masterpiece goal. Taking a couple of steps back, the Portuguese stood in his favorite pose. And after a couple of words from Wayne Rooney, Ronaldo struck an unimaginable beauty of the shot. The ball, without spinning, hit exactly in the target. The goalkeeper, at that moment, had nothing to do but just watch the flight of the ball. And in 2009, Cristiano Ronaldo managed to mark a goal that no one in the world did not expect to see. The Red Devils earned a free kick at 38 meters from the goal. From such a position, the only true solution is to pass into the penalty area. But Cristiano made a long run-up and struck with fantastic force that the ball in a split second was in the goal. You can only imagine with what force the shot was made, that even 193 centimeters Manuel Almunia had time to touch the ball only with his fingertips. And in the match between Chelsea and Manchester United, Marcus Rashford scored an incredible free kick goal in the style of Cristiano Ronaldo, as Rashford has repeatedly noted that Ronaldo is his role model. After a shot from 25 meters, the ball flew with such speed and trajectory that Chelsea goalkeeper Willy Caballero could not be claimed. Even on the replay, you can see that the ball flew from side to side, thus complicating the situation for the goalkeeper. And this goal is probably a favorite for the player.
Marcus Rashford, oh glorious! That is a special one!
It is impossible to list all of Messi's goals from free kicks because Lionel can, in the most desperate situations, to come up with something that will amaze the whole world. Many remember his supernatural goal against Liverpool. This goal was recognized as the best in the Champions League, although the end of the confrontation was very sad for Barcelona fans. And in the match against the US team, Lionel impressed not only fans, but also the goalkeeper. Messi filigree executed a free kick, sending the ball exactly into the top corner. The ball so clearly flew into the far top corner that after the replay, it seems that it is controlled as in the game FIFA, because it is impossible to explain how Messi so gracefully shoots free kicks.
Messi. Oh, absolutely astounding.
I think you will agree with me that almost all the Robert Carlos goals can be called legendary, and it so happened that most of them were scored from free kicks. In this case, there were two options. If the ball flies into the goalpost, then it was definitely a goal, and if the Brazilian missed a little bit, everyone tried to dodge the ball, which at such times flew like a rocket. And perhaps the goal against France can be called the best in Roberto's career. The main referee of the match awarded a free kick at 35 meters from the goal, and running almost from the center of the field defender, powerfully shot with the outside of the foot. The ball on a crazy trajectory circled the wall and hit the goal. The French goalkeeper Fabien Barthez did not even move from his spot, because to such a turn of events, clearly no one was not ready. But his goal against Barcelona looks no less spectacular, because the Brazilian from about the same position as in the match with France shot with incredible power. But this time, the defender shot into the far corner. David Luiz was the best player of the quarterfinal against Colombia at the 2014 World Cup. But in addition to a confident game in defense, the defender marked a magnificent goal from a free kick. Colombia players broke the rules in 30 meters from their goal, and it seemed unthinkable that you can shoot from such a distance. But Luiz sent the ball into the goal with the strongest possible blow. The ball during the flight slightly changed its direction, so it looked like someone shot from a powerful rocket. It should be noted that this goal led Brazil to the semifinals of the World Cup, in which they had to face the formidable German national team.
It is David Luiz. Oh, extraordinary goal! 200 million people have just jumped in the air simultaneously.
Dimitri Payet has always been noted for the masterful execution of free kicks, and in the match against Crystal Palace, the Frenchman did something inexplicable. The midfielder made 5 steps and sent the ball exactly into the top corner on an incredible arc. The goalkeeper did not even begin to jerk from his spot, because initially it seemed that the ball flew above the goal, and the fans applauded the Frenchman for such a stunning goal. But in the same season, Dimitri Payet again marked a gorgeous free kick in Manchester United's goal. The first half ended in a tie, and in the 68th minute, the midfielder got the right to take a free kick. Up to the goal was a little far, but Payet did not embarrass it at all. He ran around and shot, powerfully struck David De Gea's goal, and the ball, perfectly spinning, flew over the wall and hit the goalpost, and then flew exactly into the goal net.
Oh, it's brilliant! Just brilliant again! Dimitri Payet for West Ham United! Are they on their way to Wembley?
In the match against Werder, Bayern players came up with an ingenious tactic. In the situation when a player decides to shot under the wall, happens not so often, but Bayern players decided to slightly transform this performance when Xabi Alonso filigree rolled the ball under the feet of opponents and sent the ball into the goal net. But the main feature of this moment was not even the kick itself, which really turned out to be perfect, but the actions of Müller and Alaba, because both players ran past the ball and ran in different directions, from which the wall of Werder players began to fuss and became very nervous, having lost concentration at the moment of Xabi Alonso's shot. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a master of unusual goals in football, but the Swedish forward also scored truly cool goals from free kicks. So in the matches for PSG, Zlatan scored a real cannon goal. The ball literally almost tore the goal net, because the shot turned out to be not a joke strong. The goalkeeper in this situation was clearly powerless, but Ibrahimovic celebrated the goal in the style of the Lion. The German national team lost their first match at the 2018 World Cup, and in the second game, they faced Sweden, and until the 90th minute of the game, the score remained tied, which at that point made things difficult for Joachim Löw's team. And in the 95th minute, Joachim Löw's team in the minority earned a free kick, and after a play with Marco Reus, Toni Kroos shot exactly into the far top corner. The position for a straight shot was not the most convenient, so the goal came out very spectacular. But it is also worth noting that the winning goal in that match.
This is the chance. Kroos towards the far corner. He comes up with the magic just when Germany needed the most. In their darkest moment.
Brazilian Naldo is known for his powerful long-range shots, and in the match against Borussia Dortmund, he managed to mark a fantastic goal. Footballers Schalke played not the most complex combination, and then Naldo made a cannon shot on the goal. The Brazilian shot was such strength that the opponent's goalkeeper did not even have time to react, and only a look at the ball that hit the opposite corner from him. Well, and in addition to the powerful shot, the ball flew on an incredible trajectory, twisted right in front of the goalkeeper's face, and the speed of the ball was 126 kilometers per hour. We have already shown you the free kicks of Marcus Rashford and Cristiano Ronaldo, but now we want to show you also the goal of former teammate of Marcus and Cristiano, Wayne Rooney. In the 2017 match between Stoke City and Manchester United, the Red Devils were losing 1-0 to the hosts, and in the 94th added minute, Manchester United earned a free kick. Wayne came to the ball as always, but the position for the shot was not convenient at all, and fans were sure that now the striker will cross into the penalty area. But surprisingly, Rooney made an incredibly strong twisting shot. The ball flew exactly into the top corner, and the goalkeeper of the hosts, Lee Grant, clearly did not expect that Rooney will shot. It is also worth noting that this goal at that time brought Jose Mourinho's team a very important draw. Although the five-time winner of the Champions League, Gareth Bale, announced the end of the career, is not at the best level, but his games in the national team always brought the team benefit. And relatively not so long ago, the Welsh scored a stunning goal against Austria. In the 25th minute of the match, Wales earned a dangerous free kick. The ball as always came up to Gareth, who with his powerful left foot sent the ball into Heinz Lindner's goal. The ball like a rocket hit the target, and in the 51st minute he managed to score after a corner kick. And thus Bale literally led his team to the World Cup, where his team unfortunately could not even get out of the group.
Bale set, and Bale scores! Lift off for the Welsh in Cardiff.
Until the 45th minute of the meeting between Juventus and Atletico Madrid, the score remained 0-0. But in extra time, the Italians managed to earn a free kick. The position for the shot was clearly not the most convenient, because the angle was too sharp for a straight shot. But Paulo Dybala was not embarrassed, and with a powerful shot from an acute angle hit exactly under the crossbar. Apparently Jan Oblak did not expect that the Argentine would exactly shot, because the ball flew very close to his hands, and the match ended with a score of 1-0 in favor of Juventus. Arsenal fans have often criticized Granit Xhaka for his play and actions on the field, but in the match against Crystal Palace, the midfielder executed an incredibly beautiful free kick. When Xhaka came to the ball, few expected him to shoot, and from such an awkward position, but the Swiss executed a fantastic shot after which the ball hit the far top corner.
It's an absolute howitzer from Granit Xhaka. He's got it in his locker, and it's a sensational strike from the Swiss.
Before Messi, Ronaldinho was Barcelona's leader, but before the arrival of the magician himself, This role was played by another famous Brazilian Rivaldo. Of course, he also coolly performed free kicks. Look at this free kick against Fenerbahçe in the Champions League. Rivaldo shot so hard that the ball during the flight did not change its direction. And looking at it, you can say only one thing, that it is Brazilian magic. In a thrilling match between Chelsea and Liverpool in 2009, which ended 4-4, many beautiful goals were scored, but Alex's free kick goal in the 57th minute was probably the most amazing. After the Liverpool goalkeeper set up his teammates, Alex sprinted like a flash and made a fantastic shot. The ball spinning into the opposite corner from the goalkeeper hit the target. Pepe Reina did everything in his power, but such a shot could not be saved.
It's Alex! Oh, that's in! That's in! Unstoppable!
And here we are at the end of our exciting journey through the history of football, looking back at the incredible moments when the ball went up in the air to bring to life the greatest free kicks. These moments are not only captured in the memories of millions of fans, but also inspire a new generation. Let these magnificent moments stay in our hearts and be a constant reminder of how beautiful this great sport is. Thank you all who have watched the video up to this point, because it means that our content, at least a little bit, but interested you. And for us, it is a big goal. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. But most importantly, love football. And also take care of yourself and your loved ones.
Take this badge off me.